Hello, this little video is going to show you how to find the perimeter of shapes. The shapes in this video are very basic, they're not compound shapes and you're not going to have to calculate a missing area. That is addressed in a separate video. So for now this one really is just looking at what does the word perimeter actually mean. So when you're asked to find it, what are you expected to do? Well, to find the perimeter we want to actually calculate the distance all the way around the shape. So imagine that you can shrink yourself down and become a tiny little ant in a tiny little ant prison. And what you'll have to do is patrol the prison perimeter. So you're going to walk all the way around, make sure there's no gaps in the fence that the naughty little ants can get out of. So you're going to have to walk for 3 centimetres, then you're going to have to walk for 14, then 6, then 8, and back to the beginning, 10 centimetres. So how long would one of your journeys be? Well, you simply say, okay, find a starting point and walk. Choose a direction to go in. That way you're methodical and you won't add any extras and you won't miss out any of the sides either. So let's look at the perimeter of this shape. Okay, we're going to walk for 3 plus 14. So starting here, walk 3, then 14, add another 6 in, add another 8, and finally add the 10. And that's all I have to do for the perimeter. So 3 plus 14 is 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. 23 plus 8 is 31. 31 plus 10 is 41 centimetres. And there we go. It is as simple as that. You count up all the missing sides. Let's have a look at another one. This will probably be the shortest little video. Let's have a look at another one. Here's a shape. That's just one straight side there. So let's have a look at this. If that's 5, that's 3, that's 10, that's 3, and that's 5. I know my diagram doesn't look symmetrical, but we can pretend. Let's say that this is 8, that's 4, and that's 8. And we want to find the perimeter. Well, the perimeter is the distance all the way around. Patrol the prison perimeter. People get perimeter and area mixed up. Area is the amount of space inside. So the area would be the amount of centimetres squared that this diagram takes up. But we're interested in the perimeter. So all I have to do, I'm going to choose a starting point, which will be there, and I'm going to walk this way. So I'd walk 5, then another 8, so I'd have to add 8, then I'd have to add 4, add 8, add 5, add 3, and then add the 10. Then add 3 to get back to my starting point. That's why it's important to put a starting point on. Make sure I've got enough sides. 5, 8, 4, 8, 5, 3, 10, 3. I know I haven't missed anything out then. And then I simply add up these numbers. 5 and 8 is 13, 17. 17 plus 8 is 25. Plus 5 is 30. Plus 3 is 33. Plus 10 is 43. Plus 3 is 46 centimetres. The perimeter of this shape is 46 centimetres. It might be that you have a shape that's more regular. It could be, now just pretend, sorry about my diagram not being brilliantly accurate, but let's just call this a regular hexagon. A regular just means all the sides are the same length, all the angles are the same size, and it's a regular hexagon, so it's got 6 sides. Regular hexagon, and each side is 7 centimetres. What's the perimeter? Well, it's going to be, starting here, 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. What's a quick way of doing 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 lots of 7 are 42 centimetres. The units are centimetres because it's a length. If I had a rectangle like this, if that's 8 and that's 3, I could go 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3. Or a quicker way of doing it, I know that opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. It's got 2 8s are 16. These are both 3. So I've got 8 plus 3 is 11. It's going to be 22 centimetres. The perimeter is 22 centimetres. I could add them up if I wanted to. Start 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 3 is 22. So patrolling the prison perimeter, I've got 22 centimetres. One more weird shape and then you can have a go at finding the perimeter of some yourself. Let's have a look. Well, to find the perimeter of that, I need some numbers to put in. Let's call that 2, 1, 5. Let's have that as 8. That is 6. That is 10, 4, and 3. And they're all millimetres. Now, in my finding the missing length in a trapezium, I changed one of the dimensions to millimetres, and then in the answer, I put it wrong as centimetres. Somebody kindly pointed that out to me. So I'll make sure I use millimetres in my answer for this one. Right, I'm going to choose a starting point. Let's have a look. I'm going to start here, just for a change, because it really doesn't matter where I start. Okay, as long as I go all the way around and I don't miss anything out. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. 28 plus 3 is 31, 32, 33, plus 1 is 34, plus 5 is 39 centimetres. And I got that because I said 8 plus 6, 8 plus 6, plus 10, plus 4, plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, plus 5. And there we have it. So I'm going to give you some... Actually, I'm just going to do one more because sometimes it might be, now I'm not doing a compound shape, but it could be that you're given something like this. Lovely squeak there, sorry about that. You could be given, that's 8, that's 2, that's 1, that's 10, that's 12, and that's an unknown number. Well, if I'm told that the perimeter, I'll either be told it or it will be shown on the diagram somewhere. If I know that the perimeter is 30, let's have a look, 37 centimetres, what's that missing length? Well, let's have a look. Starting here, 10 plus 12 is 22. Don't know what that is. 22 plus 8 is 30. 31, 32, 33. So all of the other numbers that I do have, actually I should have started here, shouldn't I? I'll show you why I want to change my mind. 8 plus 1 is 9. 10, 11. Plus 12 is 21. 21 plus 12 is 33 plus x. So I'll have 33 plus x equals 37 centimetres. If you don't know what the answer is, have a look at the video on solving one-step equations. The answer must be 4. So x, is 4 centimetres. Okay, so the perimeter, you are simply adding up all the sides and then that's it. Oh, did I say millimetres? Oh, I didn't give units on this one. So it's actually in, I think I've done it again. It's actually millimetres. So these are all centimetres. I'll just put it in there. There we go. Sorry, I thought I got my units wrong again. Goodness me. It's really important to get your units correct. Right, I'm going to give some shapes for you to have a go at, just 3. It's quite a simple little topic. So let's have a look. Here's a shape. Now there's no missing sides for you to calculate. So this one is 2, that's 1, that's 3, that's 8, this is 5, oops, that's not a very good 5, is it? That's 5, and then this one is 7. There's your first one. Here's another one. Lots to do here, but we'll have small numbers. We'll have a 2, a 2, a 4, and a 4. Let's call that 5, and that 5, 3, and 3, 1, and 1. So have a go at those 2 shapes. Pause the video and see how you get on, adding up the sides to find the perimeter. Okay, you've had a go. Let's have a look. All you have to do to calculate the perimeter, I really hope you get these right. I'm going to choose a starting point. It doesn't matter where you start, so just look at the final answer rather than where I start. You haven't done it wrong if you started in a different place. I know that does sometimes worry people, but there's always an element of choice. So 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. 20 plus 2 is 22, plus 1, and then plus 3. So 8 and 5 is 13, 20, 22, 23, 26. Let's have them as millimetres. I hope you got that right. And this sort of weird star looking shape. Again, it doesn't matter where you start. I'll just sort of pick a starting point and go for it. So let's have a look at here. 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. Let's have a look. 2, 6, 6 and 4 is 10, 15, 20, 23, 26, 27, 28, 30 centimetres. I really hope you got those right. Well done if you did, and hope that helped. Bye bye.